Welcome back to the FIFA World Cup 2026. Tonight we're in Houston, where Netherlands face Sweden in a massive Group F clash. The Dutch needed this win badly. Their opening match had ended in a frustrating draw against Japan, and coach Ronald Koeman knew his team had to find more control and solidity. Sweden, meanwhile, had Victor Gyökeres and Alexander Isak up front, two of the most dangerous strikers in world football, and arrived full of confidence. Nobody expected what was about to happen. The match kicked off and Netherlands wasted no time. Just 5 minutes in, Brian Brobby finished off a great cross to give the Dutch an early 1-0 lead. And he wasn't done before the 17th minute mark. Brobby struck again, finishing off another sharp delivery to make it 2-0. Houston Stadium was rocking, the orange shirts in full voice, completely stunned by how clinical their team had been in the opening quarter of the match. But give Sweden credit, they didn't fold. In fact, they actually finished the first half strongly, pushing forward and creating real problems for the Dutch defense. At one point, defender Gustav Lagerbielke thought he'd pulled a goal back, but the flag went up for offside and the goal was ruled out. By halftime, Sweden had actually outshot Netherlands 9 attempts to 5, but the scoreboard still read 2-0, and that's all that mattered. Koeman's side went into the break in firm control despite Sweden's pressure. Whatever Koeman said in the dressing room clearly worked, because Netherlands came out for the second half on fire. Almost immediately, Denzel Dumfries delivered a brilliant assist and Cody Gakpo tapped the ball home to make it 3-0. The Liverpool forward wasn't finished there either. After a lovely bit of build-up play from Crysencio Somerville, Gakpo drilled home his second of the night to make it 4-0. At this point, Sweden looked completely shell-shocked. The Dutch were running riot, picking Sweden apart with quick, clever combinations all over the pitch. Sweden did manage to get one back. Anthony Elanga, brought on as a substitute, found the back of the net on the counterattack just minutes after entering the game, cutting the deficit to 4-1 and giving Sweden's fans something to cheer about. For a brief moment, there was a flicker of hope that Sweden could find a way back into this. Graham Potter made 3 changes trying to spark something. Lucas Bergvall came on, Bisfort Zeneli came on, and Elanga himself had just entered before scoring. But it was simply too little to stop the wave Netherlands were riding. Sweden actually had their moments late on too. Gyökeres drilled a dangerous free kick on goal, only to be denied by a sharp save from Dutch goalkeeper Bart Verbruggen. Then Yasin Ayari smashed a low shot that looked destined for the corner, but Verbruggen was there again to keep it out. The Dutch goalkeeper was excellent all night, making sure Sweden's fightback never truly gathered pace. And then, right at the death, Netherlands put the finishing touch on a dominant performance. In the 89th minute, Crysencio Somerville rounded off the route, finishing off a fine team move assisted by veteran Memphis Depay to make it 5-1. The Dutch bench erupted, Somerville wheeled away in celebration, and Houston Stadium witnessed an absolute statement performance from one of the tournament favorites. There were a couple of bookings along the way too. Yasin Ayari picked up a yellow card in the 75th minute before being substituted off for Tariq Ali, and Lucas Bergvall was also shown yellow in the 80th minute as Sweden's frustration grew. But by full time, none of that mattered. The numbers told the real story. Netherlands finished with an expected goals value of 2.47 compared to Sweden's 0.98. A clear reflection of just how in control the Dutch were for almost the entire match. The final whistle blew, Netherlands 5, Sweden 1. What a response from Koeman's side after that opening draw against Japan. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Brian Brobby grabbing an early brace, Cody Gakpo following up with 2 goals of his own, and Crysencio Somerville capping it off late. Netherlands scored through 4 different attacking outlets, showing exactly the kind of firepower and depth that makes them genuine contenders this tournament. With this result, Netherlands jumped straight to the top of Group F, while Sweden will need a big response in their final group match to keep their World Cup hopes alive. What a night in Houston! This was the kind of performance that makes the football world sit up and take notice. Netherlands looked dangerous, balanced, and absolutely loaded with attacking quality. If they keep playing like this Dutch side could go a very long way in this tournament. That's all from Houston. The Orange march on.